welcome to Slipjoint Sawyer. Now today we're going to be talking about some very special Arthur Wright Sons Sheffield made knives. No surprise there. These are actually exclusives for Moonraker knives. Now we'll put the link to the description in the bio below. Tony owns Moonraker knives. He's a fantastic gentleman to deal with, and he has had some superb exclusives done. I'm going to show off some of the previous ones, and I'm going to show the two new ones as well because they're just immaculate. Now this is a clip point Barlow. This is in the Mossy Birch, which you can pick up for $52.95 on their site currently. Some of them are a lot greener, some of them are this sort of really dark mossy colour. All of them are beautiful in their own right. Beautiful action, lovely carbon steel blade, and I mean the quality of these done. I mean, look at the grain in this wood. It's absolutely superb. So this is one of the first clip points they actually did, and originally they did a load in Spalted Beech. Now they did Spalted Beech, yeah, they did lamb's foots, one lamb's foot Barlow like this on the spear frame, and they also did it with the small bolster as well. I mean, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. The dark going through that birch there, I think it looks fantastic. And of course, with lamb's foot blade you get with it, and I mean, that is absolutely fantastic. And I've used these two a bunch. You can see the blades have got that sort of patina going through, but I love the look of that. I love the look of a used knife. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. And then after these two, they've released one in maple, and not any maple. This is flame maple, and look at that. Greens going through there. You can see that yellow coming up through it. Looks like flames. And they called this the Inferno. Lovely strong pull on that. Again, one I've used a lot. It's one of the favourite ones in my collection. Definitely a favourite of my sort of Sheffield made Barlows. But the wood, it adds something to the knife. You have this really sort of ready to go working Barlow, and then a beautiful handle on it. It's really sort of adds to the effect of the knife for me. You can see there's three of the iterations here now. The lamb's foot Barlow is currently on there for $49.95, and I know Tony Moonraker does ship internationally. So I had a chat with him the other day, and he said that 40% of these went over to the USA, and I think that is absolutely fantastic. All of them are immaculate. I will put the link to the Arthur Wright page on his website in the description. But these are some of my favourite ones to use. But let's take a look at the two new variations of the clip point Barlow. Now the first one was a very generous gift from Tony himself. He sent it over to me, gave me a ring and said, I've sent you a knife. It's a sort of a thank you. So I didn't pay for this one. This one was a gift from Tony. So Tony, if you're watching this, thank you very much. I absolutely adore this knife. It is beautiful. And this is the Elm Burl. And look at the back of that. It kind of reminds me of a tortoise shell, you know, like with the different sections on there. And you can see the sort of the burl knots all round. On the front, you've got these beautiful knots as well. And the colouring of that sort of deep chocolate brown looks absolutely fantastic. But again, fit and finish is immaculate. Great action on there. Beautifully put together. We will take a look at some specs for anyone that's not familiar with the sort of the size of an Arthur Wright Barlow. So close length, we're just over 3.5 inches. And then with a blade length of 2 3/4 and a cutting edge of 2.5. So a very UK friendly knife. But this, the wood he's finding to use for these specials is just fantastic. It really does work. And I mean, you can see the colour, the variation, even the cross cut here, this section is beautiful. And look at that. And when this arrived, I didn't think it could get any more beautiful than this. And then he dropped the lime green maple. Look at that. Can you think of anything that looks more beautiful on a knife than that? And I ordered a batch of these for a couple of close friends as well, and they're all different, but they're all beautiful. And I had to pick this one for myself because it's the closest I've ever come to getting one to my knife colours or my channel colours. You can see it's sort of in there, but it's superb. Lime green maple it's definitely the go. Unfortunately, they are sold out now. There was only a small number of these, but I'm from what I can tell, there's going to be some more later on in the year, fingers crossed, hopefully. But look at the cross section of that. Beautiful clip point Barlow. And I think this is going to have to be, unless anything else spectacular comes out, is going to have to be my knife of the year. Just purely for the wood. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm lost for words for this. I don't think it's going to get much better than these two. But these are both running in at $52.95 as well. This one is still available, the Elm Burl. Unfortunately, this one is sold out. But as I said at the start of the video, I put the link to Tony's website in the description below. You can call him up and order. You can order on his website. He's an older guy, so phone call is probably best for him if you want to drop him instead of dropping him an email. But absolutely fantastic. It's not going to get much better than these. So Tony, you've done a fantastic job picking some wood for your exclusive knives. I mean, look at the variation of these. So we have the stabilized birch, or the spalted beech, the Inferno, the Mossy Birch, the Elm Burl, and the lime green maple, all of which absolutely fantastic. And there's only going to be more to come. There's James over at Twisted Assisted is doing some special stuff. Heine Haynes have had exclusives, but if you see these come up again, just go grab one. They are fantastic. But in the meantime, get one of these. Let's add some real class to your carry. A working knife with beautiful scales on it. Absolutely fantastic. And I'll do a little bit of specs of the lamb's foot for you, because if you're not sure of the difference. So the lamb's foot is 3.6 inches closed, 2 3/4 inch blade, and 2.5 inch cutting, so slightly longer than the clip point Barlow, but absolutely beautiful. Lovely snap on all of these. You can see there's a nice portion of the blade there, so you can pinch it open if you want. But the lamb's foot, for me, on a spear frame, really works. All of these knives are going to have a 10 out of 10 for me. If you want one, click the link below, go and pick one up. But it doesn't matter which one you get. They're all superb. They're all handmade in Sheffield by Arthur Wright Sons. And you will not be disappointed. So yeah, after the video, go over to the website, buy some of his knives, sell him out, because he's a fantastic guy, and he's doing this all by himself as well in his sort of little workshop, doing this sort of website and selling the knives. But for me, the best one of the bunch has got to go to this lime green maple. But there we go, guys. That's an overview of some of the specials you can get from Moonraker Knives. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell to be made aware of videos when they drop. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.